when a goat gets to agree to marry a hyena out there, meaning it tells you to say it knows the consequences that are ahead of their future. So now, most of the times, God gives us a certain form of, communication, or there is a certain one how God communicates to us human beings when it comes to sensitive matters to do with our life. There is a certain conscious part of you, there is an intuition part of you, and there is your dreamland that God uses to communicate with you. Sometimes God will lead you or will tell you to say, this is not the path that you're supposed to take, but simply because your human flesh, your human understanding, your human wisdom, it has got a certain form of resistance, or there is something that it needs or desires aside from the will of God. It will always lead you into distraction. What am I trying to communicate? The moment you don't find peace in being around somebody, the moment that you don't feel it within you to say you're supposed to be close to that particular individual, don't ignore that feeling. Most of the times it is God that is speaking to you, but you don't want to listen. God is going to use a primary way to communicate to you simply because He understands to say, if you use a secondary or a tertiary way in communicating to you, you'll not grasp anything. So sometimes you're going to feel a certain form of negative energy in order for you to push for that connection, in order for you to push for that friendship, in order for you to push for that business, to push for that job, in order for you to push for those projects. Once you've got that negative energy within you, drop it at the junction and you'll thank me later. A number of individuals right now that are crying, that feel as if they made a wrong decision in certain aspects of life, it is not that God never warned them or communicated with them. God communicated with them, but they ignored the feeling that they were having at that particular time. Could it be that the reason why you are where you are is simply because you've been ignoring the feeling? There is something that I always tell people out there. There is one thing that does not lie in this world. Women, they lie. Men, they lie. Numbers, they can lie. But there is one thing that does not lie, no matter what happens. It is what I call energy. Energy does not lie. The moment you feel something strange, the moment you feel uneasy pertaining something, just know God is communicating to you. There is no such a thing as once you feel uneasy, meaning you just have a certain form of fear. That's what people have. It has got nothing to do with a certain form of fear. God uses a conscious part of you to communicate to you.